Yo, 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 the boy is back. Boy, you know what's crazy in the world today? Sports canceling. They making states and whatnot and all the whatnots. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. So shout out to the people around the world doing their thing, making their stance the best way they can. We're gonna agree with some of them. Some of you might not agree with, but that's what it is. That's how it's going down. That's what it is. All right, so we gonna listen to this Jacob Blake 9. People saying this, people are saying that. Maybe things are being misconstrued. Maybe the media is not reporting everything. Maybe some people are saying things that might not be exactly for what it is. You know how these stories go, man. You know how it is. People saying this, people saying that. We don't know if it's 100% true. We don't know. So was he a victim? Was he really breaking up a fight? People wasn't breaking up no fight. People saying the police was called on him. Police was saying he was there and he was not supposed to be there. That's what people saying. Could that be true? Some people are trying to. What up, Akuma was popping? Some people are saying that all these protests and down buildings is all wrong because he has a criminal background. Since he allegedly has a criminal background, well, I guess I can't say allegedly because I did read an article where some people saying he does. So, does that mean he should get shot 7 times in the back? Just because a person has a criminal background, does that mean they should get shot 7 times in the back? Well, some of these people in the comments, they think this boycotting is dumb. Because people don't want to look at he wasn't breaking up no fight. I mean, I can understand that part. Because if he wasn't breaking up no fight, why would they report that? I don't know. They saying he wasn't supposed to be there. He was violated. The police was called on him. If that's the true story, then yeah, you know what? I'll be upset too. If that's the true story. If that's the true story, that he wasn't picking up no fight. He actually Chantel Darlin Roof and he killed many people praying for him. Sick in my head. What you mean? Darlin Roof did what? Didn't what? What you mean? Didn't what? I don't know what you mean. I don't understand what you're saying. Huh? So what if he wasn't supposed to be there? What's popping, Miss Chantel? What if he wasn't supposed to be there, y'all? What do we say then? What do we say, man? He still should get shot 7 times. People saying he had a knife in his hand, y'all. Why does he have a knife? Man, come on. I gotta put this not disturb on, man. I don't know what's going on. Leave me alone. Huh? Leslie was popping. Huh? They said he had a knife on him, y'all. What if that's to be true? But does that mean he still should got shot 7 times in the back? But if the cops told him, because that's what some people are saying, that the cops told him to put the knife down. Then he just wanted to walk to his car. But he had a warrant for his arrest. So if the police was called on him, he had a knife. He was allegedly supposed to go to his car and get a gun. I don't know. That's what people are saying. What if those things are true then? What if all those things are true? He didn't want to comply with dropping a knife. So instead of doing that, he just gonna try to leave. Or whatever, go to his car and reach for something. Now you all know if you were a police officer, if you were, they saying he had a weapon. If you see somebody who got a weapon, and then they go to their car, and people said he allegedly said he's about to go get another weapon. I don't know. I'll have to find another video, see what really happened and what was said. You already know what's gonna happen. I'm not saying shoot somebody in the back 7 times. Now that's just what you tripping, player. But you know, because people saying that he said he's supposed to go get a gun out of his car too. I don't know. That's what people saying. But what if that's true? You know they gonna light him up. They gonna light you up. They light people up for nothing, man. So if you got a weapon, they definitely gonna light you up. You know this. Now you late. I just started. What's up, baby? What's going on? I don't know who said it. I'm seeing people in the comments saying this. People in the comments saying he had a knife. I don't know if the police said it. I don't know. But I know people in the comments said he had a knife. And he was supposed to go back and they told him to put it down. He did not put it down. People in the comments saying that he was not supposed to be there. The police was called on him. Maybe he wanted to kill and be killed. Who knows? I don't know. They said he wasn't supposed to be there. Why was he there? I just wanted to get the story. What happened? All I heard was break a fight. I'm with you, man. But let's get to this. Let's see what's popping with this audio right now. Street, 2805 Street. Complaint says Jacob Blake isn't supposed to be there, and he took the complaint. He's in office, is refusing to get them back. What up, Triple? What's popping? You're Headline 618 phone up on 43 alert at this address for 99 subject. It's gonna be pauses through the video. It's not me. The truth for what up, boy? I ain't seen what 305 years. What up, boy? Yeah. You know it's popping, man. I'm out here chilling, man. Still doing my, you know the vibes popping. There was a lot of pauses in this video, which I don't know why. It was recorded like that, or I don't know, man. She became with a plate of Beta Victor John 935, but not what's the vehicle it would be. Or she said he did leave though. It said that he left and then she hung up. 10-4, I'm up. 7, you say? 7-4, being home.
I used to pay $163 every month for car insurance.
Hold on, yeah, my bad.
Check out how much I'm paying.
Now it sounded like
$24.
Hold on.
Most insurance companies are.
It sounded like the police was called on that he left and came back. That's what it sounded like it said a little while ago. That's what it sounded like it said to me. What up? What up? What up? 683 and 726 284. Copy, shot fired. 284, 1760. Coming around 284. Let's check channel to this close.
Can you advise if all officers are okay? Ladies, I'm not there yet. I will let you know on channel as soon as I get there, okay? Yes.
So it's a lot of things missing in this audio. I don't know why. I didn't record it. This is what people is putting out right now when I searched on YouTube. So there's a lot of blank spots inside of this call. So you really can't make it out. It's kind of hard to make it. And then right to some five spin. All of those could be true, but I still don't know what getting shot in the back 7 times. I don't know if that's spice. I don't know about that, man. You know?
Still on channel as soon as I saw it. I'm calling up now. Give me a second, okay? Copy 646. Overland 805 40th Street, 2805 40th Street. Try to shot fire call. Motion fire clear 1780. I'm gonna have on channel 2 let you know. Copy, you did a stay on channel 2. I agree. Shot down and I keep saying, County copy 7 on call straight now. Okay, I'm gonna give you a head count. Give me a sec. Copy. 13-646, yes, County 13, you had something. State Patrol, I'm trying to get them started over there. Hey, I'm gonna stay on 2, just so you know. Copy 646.
That's the end of that. You can't really get nothing out of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why that was even put out. You can't really even get nothing out of that. But it looks like the police were called on him. Okay, it looked like the police was called on him in the beginning. But I can't really get nothing out of this. I can't really get nothing substantial out of this call. It's too many blank spots. I really can't get anything out of this, man. I'm sorry. I just can't. I don't know what it is. Shucky Ducky says, hey, pass a chat. Say if Black Lives Matter, they could invest in the police department by helping them purchase body cams when private civilians won't have to figure out what is being said. You know, the system is deeply rooted, you know, deeply planted, deeply seeded and watered. So, in order to see real change, the system has to change. Remember, every cop has his own individuality, which means any time a cop can do whatever they want. It's because the system allows a cop to think that they're above the law. The system does. This is the only reason why it's happening, because the system allows cops to believe that they're more than what they're supposed to be. You know how you have a job that you work at, and the person over you, or even sometimes your co-workers, because they make more money than you, or they job title might be above yours. You know what I'm saying? Or just because they think they better than you, and they believe that they can act a certain way because of these things. But y'all work at the same place. Y'all are business partners. So it's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with you? So we go through this in many different facets of life. In a relationship, somebody who makes more money than you might think they own you, or because somebody might bring a certain thing to the relationship or to the table, they might feel that they have more authority over the relationship than you. It's a lot of dynamic, or a lot of scenarios that goes in to certain why certain things are allowed, in certain spaces, in certain areas, in certain societies, in certain belief practices. It's all because of what the system is, and then so if the system is never changed, if the people that's in power never really want change, then change will never come. So if you at work and you know that the bosses of all bosses, is kind of against you in a certain way, it's the people that's against you under the bosses, it's going to be hard for you to tell. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for you to get justice or fair play. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for you to fair play if the boss of all bosses is basically just like the people who's bothering you under the bosses. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for you to get fair play or fair, that's to say fair justice. It's going to be hard because no matter what, it's always going to be some biasness towards you out there. So, the people, what up, Cuzzo? The people that, when it comes to be African American in America, you start to see the vibes. Once you see the vibes, what's really going on, it all depends on who you are, though. Like me, I take it and I see what time it is, and I deal with it in a different way. Somebody else might deal with it, in their own way. Just like Kyrie Irving, he said, "F that, I'm gonna deal with it. I'm not playing in a bubble." And some people, they gonna deal with it by playing bubble, right? Playing some basketball. The WNBA said they gonna boycott some baseball teams, some football teams. So everybody has their own way. We should never ever say to someone, we got to learn to let people themselves the way they do. So if I want to make a speech and they don't make a speech, I shouldn't say, you should make a speech too. I think we should let everybody express themselves the way they want to. That way it's more genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's more genuine if you let people express themselves the way they see fit at time. You don't want to force people to do what you do. And that's what a lot of things is going on right now when it comes to, America and these injustice or these peculiar situations that a lot of us want other people to do what we are doing, and that's not how it's supposed to go. You want people to do what they feel best what they feel best to themselves, what they feel that they need to do at that time. Then it's more. You feel you got the best way, so you think everybody should jump on. Well, you don't want that. You want people to do what they feel best in their heart, man. That is the best way for me. You know what I'm saying? For me, growing up, being African American or whatever you want to call yourself, just being, this pigmentation, this group. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know how this shit go, man. I can't help if this shit gonna buffer or not. I can't help if it's gonna buffer, bro. You know that shit, man. All I can do is just try to do what I do, man. Let me see, the company like CenturyLink or something. So they say that they want to stop. You got to be smart. You got to have some common sense about this. So, I'm watching the ESPN, like Stephen A said, okay, it's going to keep happening. No. You got to live your life life still goes on. Trust my gut. Yeah, of course. You gotta trust your gut feeling. And sometimes the way you move will be unpopular to some people, right? So if you got a large amount of crowds moving left, but your gut feeling tell you to move right, of course you're gonna have some backlash. You're gonna have some people gunning at you. Of course, that's just the way this thing goes. But to understand that, as long as you're doing something that you feel is right in your soul, like she said, in your gut, that is jumping on a lot of waves is not good. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's not in you. If it's not in you to go outside and protest, go outside and do it. If it's in you to stay inside and or maybe do something else, then that's what you do. It's a lot of these movements is predicated off, they not even out there for that. They don't even go out there for that. And you start to see that a lot over the years, that a lot of people do certain things just because they want to be in the moment with everybody else, which is fine if that's what you truly want to do. Then go out there and do what other people is doing. A lot of these people out there who just doing it because it's be looking wild. Too predictable, right? It's not about being, in my opinion, it's not about being too predictable, because a lot of people are predictable. A lot of movements are predictable. A lot of situations are predictable. It's about standing on something. And we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong with African Americans, man. We are all over the place. Everybody not going to be on the same page. That's common sense. But in certain situations, we should not be that divided. You know what I'm saying? We should not be that divided in certain situations, but we are. That just some straight up, that's the situation. It makes no goddamn sense at all. It makes sense at all. I just be like, God damn, we are that divided when it comes to these stuff. Crazy, man. Kind of crazy. So you got to remember, man. You got to remember that everyone sees things through a different lens. A lot of people then grew up in different environments, so what you might feel may not be their life. What their life is not your life. What they experience is not your experience. So we gotta learn how to do those things. It ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things could trigger you. Being African American and being black in America, it's a lot of things that can trigger you. So you gotta learn how to not let it get you off your square so much, because you know what I'm saying? Because some of these things is tricky. I like in Minneapolis, folks thought that other guy was killed by the cops, but he killed himself by suicide. Before they got to the full story, they went to loot Target. I don't know what guy killed himself by suicide. What are you talking about? Some folks jumping on it for their own motives. I don't know. You talking about George Floyd killed himself? I don't remember that. Of course, everybody out there is not out there for that. Some people out there just to break shit. Some people out there just to start fires. So it's not justified, because it is. But to see, it's like the kid, he shot people, but why come they take him? Oh wow, we understand that. Man, you have to acknowledge for what it is. Man, with that, but I understand. You still got to bring awareness no matter what. That one kid that went inside the church and blasted black people, how come they didn't kill him? They let him, come out freely. Man, you know what country we live in. I don't let it get to me no more like that. I understand. I know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And they play this game with us everywhere because they know. A lot of things they used to suppress because we only can look at the news, and we only can look at the newspaper article. You know what I'm saying? They was allowed to suppress a lot of things and play. But now, since the social media era, a lot of things can spread fast like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? So it's much more, voices are being heard more, You can start a cancel culture, if you will. You know what I'm saying? You can start a cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's wild, man. It's different. Different times and all that. So it's a lot of it's more pressure on those individuals than it was in previous years. You know what I'm saying? But again, the system is still the system. So that is what the key. That's where the key lies. That's where the door opens and shuts, and that's what change open and shut is the system. Like a business, it could be ran a certain way. It can either go up or go down. You know what I'm saying? It can either go up or go down. That's it. You know what I mean? So it's just like that. A business could be this. Soon as it go under new management, it can go up or go down. We all have seen it. Either you've been living somewhere where it happened, or you've been working somewhere where it happened, or you've been shopping somewhere where it happened. When it's change of management, the business either goes, you either still like living there, or you want to leave, or you want to still eat there, or you don't. You want to still work there, or you don't. You want to still shop there, or you don't. That's it. So the system is the same thing as that. Need new people in there. We done seeing the people who've been in there for all this time. We don't like it. It's common sense. So we need a whole new makeover, and from top to bottom, in those high places that run this country. But and you know how that goes. Until that happens, and so I know people say, well, we can go do the local. Yeah, you can do your local thing. But remember who still holds the real power. The people hold the power, but we're not together in that matter to put the pressure on the government. Mr. Witt says, what happened? Boy Kyle, welcome to Kyle's fully on my rifle. His point to say, put up in arms about black versus white, which way you feel best. Because people are putting more information out about that white dude. They go out there just to kill people. But people are making it look like that. He was attacked. He got attacked, then he bust some shots. He was out there to protect whatever he feel that was his. Was out there now. You have to go look for him. Now it was very easy for people to put up a white young man shooting people, and I guess two of them was black. It's very easy to paint that picture. Then people get upset. Look at him. He hate black people. He out there with a rifle. Out there with your rifles. It's just crazy that people don't do it. If you live in an open carry state and it's legal, you allow. But he was attacked. Fire on your ass. This is why I don't like fucking with a lot of people. It's easy to put a young white male with a gun and say he shot people. Oh, everybody gonna be, I can't believe it. People, why he do that? Gotta wait for the story to come out, man. Gotta wait for some more storylines to come out. You know how this game go when it comes to the media. You have to wait for more storylines. The young white male came out there like everybody else came out there for their own reason. Can't get mad at somebody who coming out there for your reason. Why he can't come out there? What up, Majestic was popping? He didn't come out there picking people off, but that's what they make it look like. They wanted to make it look like he was out there just picking off. No, that wasn't it. He got attacked. You do know when certain people go to rallies, they get attacked for no reason. Y'all do know that, right? Oh, did y'all forget about that? You forget about when something happens, a person just wants to walk and maybe not even be bothered. Y'all do know that. It's funny how people don't report those. It's a lot of white people who get beat up and drug out their car. They didn't do anything. They didn't step on George Floyd's neck. They didn't do it. Why are you beating them up? For just walking down the street. They live there. Live there. Nah, we gonna beat them up. We gonna rob them. We gonna beat them up. See, some of them do deserve it because they be out there antagonizing people. So I understand when you whoop their ass. But it be some of them, they have nothing to do with this. Some of them has nothing to do with it. Why are you beating them up? They can't beat up everybody because you mad. No, that don't work like that because if they return fire on your homies, you're going to be like, yo, well, hold on, player, hold up. Sometimes you got to learn how to play this game right. Sometimes, if you behind enemy lines, you got to move a little different. Melanated says, we effed up and we was fight to give money to white businesses rather than we'll take that money, make our own. Person is being racist. They take business elsewhere. I mean, we kind of keep saying make our own, make our own. No, make your own. We already divided enough. You can't keep on a roll how you roll. You just make your own. And whoever want to follow. You make your monopoly board, bow. And then, people go flock to you if your shit fire. That's why you got to start doing it. We got to stop looking like, man, we just got to do this and we just got to do that. Who the hell is we? Who jump on the board and help you push your business? So who is we? It's nice to have dreams, but sometimes you got to come to reality and just deal with what that is. You can keep dreaming, you hope kumbaya, but reality is what? That ain't it. Reality makes more sense to keep that in the forefront. You can keep the dream all you want. I respect. We all should dream. Reality is what you need to face and respect. You make your damn mark. That's what you do. The system is the system and it been here for a long time and it ain't going nowhere. So we can keep saying, we should have did this. This will be messed up at. Yeah, you can keep teaching history, but then you got to change it. You got to change it, don't you? You got to put a different blueprint out there for the next ones to come behind. That's the game. You know what the game, that's how we do it. You got to figure out how to survive in the system that don't like you. You got to learn how to put this. That's how you do it. You can keep teaching the history. I'm not mad at that. Do that. But use the win. So many black people out here winning, and people are following them. That's how you do it when you us. You put yourself on a monopoly board and you get fucking busy. Because the system is not going to change no time soon, and you know that. Now you can dream, but you better respect reality. You better acknowledge what reality is. That's how you conquer this shit. You don't stop. You respect what it is. You can still dream, but then you still put yourself on that monopoly board and you get you a piece of it. That's how you stamp yourself. They know that. Now you got to know it. You got to play the game how they play it. Yeah, they might be the rulers of this monopoly board. But you could damn sure get a piece of it, though. That's something they can't stop you doing. No matter how much they don't like you, you can still win in this system that don't like you. You just got to learn how to move. You got to learn how to lock on with those other ones. You got to like you ain't for you. You got to learn how to say F you sometimes. You got to learn how to say, nah, you know what? It's business. I ain't no sellout, but this is business. Sometimes I gotta lock arms with other people that don't look like. Yeah, some of my people might call me a sellout, but hey, let them think what they want. That's their opinion. No, through all this other stuff that's going on, decisions for you and your family or whatever you got going on. Don't let them fool you, man. Don't let the chatterbox fool you. Because remember, that's their perspective, not yours. I don't care how many people cheer you on. You better know the freaking vibe. Okay? Enough joking and all of that. Now, Midnight says, are you saying the police can shoot if you got a gun in your hand and somebody's throwing rocks and bricks at you? What are you going to do, Midnight? Are you going to sit there and let them throw bottles and rocks at you? I mean, that's a common sense question. If I'm sitting there with a gun and people are coming after me like I did something to them, company, and they might got done wrong by somebody in the company, and they think they can come beat me up over what somebody else did, you think I'm going to sit there and let that rock? Hell no. Come on, Midnight. You can't be serious. You think every cop deserved to get shot up, beaten, hung over what another person did? No, because you don't, do you? Somebody you rock with, Midnight, is over there messing people up. Should we whoop your ass for that? You're going to be like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's what they did. I don't co-sign that. So why is every cop getting knocked out with bricks then? They didn't do it. You got to get the ones who did it. Because we complain when they do that to us, right? You know, you can't just do that to all of us. You just can't come in there with us. Okay, cool. But you know what the system is when it comes to us. But if you want to target all police, they do. They got more fire than you. They got the president on their side. You keep fucking with the police. You gonna fight the National Guard too? No, you're not. Don't even play yourself like that. Is it wrong for standing up and burning police cars and shit and burning the precinct down? No, because they know what the fuck they doing. Not every cop is in on that shit though. Some of these cops really go to work to fucking protect and serve. Some of them really do. It's just messed up that the system got the cops out here looking crazy. And the ones who take that badge and act like they're above, it's only because the system allows it. You know, like when you go to work, you know how much leeway you got to get away with certain things. That's why you still do it. What do? You usually stop doing it. You don't want to get fired. You don't want to get, so you usually stop doing things either permanently or just for a little while. The reason why this is happening the way it's happening because they usually don't get punished like they supposed to. They don't get punished to the point where other cops would think twice before they do, like working at your own job. Once you get called out for something, if you really don't get punished for it, you're going to keep doing it. If you look around America, there's really no consequences for them doing this. So why not keep doing it? Exactly. What are they going to do? Put me on the news? To another district, get a job again. So there's no consequences for this. There's really nothing. Every blue moon, a cop might get locked up. So what's the odds of me really getting in super trouble for this? It's slim to none that I really get in big trouble over this. It's slim to none. Of course they're going to keep doing it. The system backs them. The system backs them doing it because they have a badge on, so they get the benefit of the doubt before you do. They get the benefit of the doubt before Instead of just saying, let's just see what the facts is, they're going to give the cop the benefit of the doubt before you do because they call it a brotherhood. And you know how brotherhoods go. It's always going to be some biasness inside of brotherhood. You know this. So if a cop biasness off top, you better know that shit right now. Know it. You better understand how this goes, man. Stop being some biasness off top. So you gotta fight double time to get your shit pushed through as the truth. Because they already gonna take care of their brother or their sister. They got the badge. So it's already gonna be on their side. They already got one up on you now. Now you gotta fight extra hard to push that truth through to make it stick so the judge can see what you see. It's kind of hard to do in America when it's already against you. You already got strikes against you. You ain't shit. You ain't nothing. So it takes a social media of posts to get something done. It takes an outcry of this person and this person of this social status to get something done. It shouldn't even take that. If the law is the law, it doesn't matter if I got a badge or not. Everybody should be held to the same standard if committing a badge or I work in a certain place. I got certain money that me committing the same crime is different than they committing the crime because they ain't got the same money. They ain't got the same resources. That's stupid and they know it. But that's the way they built the system. They built the system on if you ain't got enough money and they got enough money, they commit the same crimes, they can beat it and you can't. They can get less time than you. Now, you know that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Their lifestyle, my lifestyle shouldn't matter. We both committed the same crime. What are you talking about? They lock people up on false accusations. 20, 30 years, they found out it was a lie. Those people who did it are still alive and they don't go to jail for it. Everybody involved who put those lives, like they just ruin their lives for 10, 20, 30 around and just take away people's freedom. And those people who put those people away, the jury, all of them knew goddamn well they ain't have. You know what time it is, man. Over and over. So it's easy to get triggered because history always gonna repeat itself in a system that never repeats itself for a system that never changes. Guidelines and rules, and it doesn't. Or you gotta go. I know the vibes. Donate to the channel. Gotta understand what we're dealing with, man. A statement and whatnot. But let's not forget, like, it's just really there to do their job, and they get put in situations that they not there to do that. They really want to protect and serve, bro. It's a lot of them out there. It's a lot of them. But you gotta know it's the system. Before you try to knock off every person because you mad, you better start trying to understand what the system has done. System done this. People that read history should know this by now. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go to this part right here because people call him a child predator. I really don't know about that. CASHAPP sold me for $29. All right. Nah, that's not true at all. He did get in trouble. Matter of fact, we could just read it real quick before I get up out of here. Let's see where my thing go. All right, where my thing at? Okay, go right there. Cognitive distance. A lot of people say. What up, Pamela Tipton? What's popping? Okay, so Here it is. People are running around saying this. Ah, he did this and he did that. So he's either a child, rapist. I don't know, but people keep saying this in the comments. Okay, here it is. If your time is short, you can read this. Jacob Blake, 29-year-old black man, was shot in the back by a white police officer. Okay, see how they wrote that. You know how that should go. Black versus white. Understand trigger words, how this goes. You know it's actually true. But pay attention. Don't want it. You gotta learn how to read stuff, how to trigger so fast, because you know how this stuff goes. All right. Records show that Blake has been charged with one felony count of third-degree sexual assault related to an alleged incident of domestic abuse. Under Wisconsin law, sex with a minor is not one of the offenses included in the charge. Wisconsin are protesting that the shooting of the Jacob Blake, 29-year-old black man who was shot in the back by a white police officer August 23rd while getting to a car where his children was watching. 2 protesters were killed and 1 injured when the police say a counter-demonstrator opened fire 2 days later. Some Facebook users say demonstrators concerned about the first shooting is misplaced. On August 21st, claimed that Blake is a child 16-year-old rapist. See, people are saying that. Let that sink in. The caption says, had a warrant out for his arrest on 7/20/20. People are saying that too. I don't know how true that is. The post was flagged as part of the Facebook efforts to combat false news, misinformation on its news feed. Read more about our partnership with Facebook. Similar allegations about Blake have thousands of likes, shared comments, according to CrowdTangle, a social media insight tool owned by Facebook. All right, so they saying people are making false claims. I don't know. I was not there. There's no evidence that Blake is a child rapist, as the Facebook post claims. The post referenced an active arrest warrant for Blake in the 2015 article from the Racine County Eye, on online news outlet based directly north of Kenosha County. First, let's take a look at the article, which is unrelated to the warrant. In September 2015, police arrested Blake after he pulled a gun at a bar in Racine, Wisconsin. He was charged with 1 felony count of resisting a weapon, carrying a fire. Now, people are using this, right? Things in the comments. Did you see his history? Why when somebody get in trouble, I get that. Because it might be an on sting. And then you want to crucify him with that. Now, I'm hearing that his mother said that all this stuff happened, but he was trying to change his life. That's how he is now, because a lot of us got past that. So if we get caught doing something else, well, they do got a path of doing this. But maybe people trying to change, we don't know. His mom said he was trying to change, though. I don't know. That's what his mom said, though. But people, they brought up this. They're like, oh, you trying to, y'all want to defend a child sex? Oh, I'm like, look, people got to know that when you see a nationwide or a citywide or a worldwide incident like these, that's not the first thing we're trying to do is look into the background and see if they stole some money and see if in Racine County Circuit Court, like felony and misdemeanor cases that were dismissed or acquitted is just off. You see what it says? Felony and misdemeanor. Now pay attention. Why is it they try in the comments and they can't? But if they can't find it in the database now, for Blake's arrest, the database, Blake has been charged with 1 felony on 3rd degree. So that's what people are saying. See what I'm saying? Was filed July 6th. All right. Now we getting some. Now I see they like, man, why y'all rocking with this? So, I mean, do you want to be judged by your past if you slip up and make another mistake? Do you want that from going on? In some cases, you say no. But if this is true, that this is who he is, he ain't never changed. His mom said tried to, I don't know, that's what she said, but that is her son. So, maybe she sees something that other people don't see. I don't know. According to consensual is one of the offenses included in the charge. The face a screenshot of another legal definition of third-degree sexual assault, sexual penetration with someone between ages of 14 to 16. That definition comes from Rhode Island Criminal Code, which does not inaccurate. We rate as false. I mean, this is this for somebody else. You don't know, but this is what they came up with. Okay, so I don't know. That's what it is. All right. So that being said, that's it on that. How long I been here? I'm out of here, but okay, an hour. That's it. I'm out. I'll be back again. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know the freaking vibe. It's your boy. All right, Pastor Lee in the building. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Join. Hit that join button. So I'll become a member. 3 tiers. All right. What is it? Free thinker. What is it? Oh my God, I can't remember. I think it's Free Thinker, Soul Mirror, and Suicide Squad, if I can remember. All right. No, Poking the People. My bad. So with that being said, like, share, comment, subscribe, donate if you can. PayPal, Suicide X29, or hit that. Peace.